All right, hello and welcome back to the video. So this one is going to be another weird video where I film it over a really weird long span of time. I'm filming this start of April. It's April 1st, April Fool's Day. But I'm filming this over a span of a month. And in this video, I am trying out a new hobby. I am trying out pottery. I am so excited. I signed up for these pottery classes. It's once a week for the entire month of April. And the main reason I wanted to do something like a new hobby and find new passions, one, I want to get out of my apartment more. But two is because like I feel like in our 20s we lose different hobbies and because we get busy with work and everything like that. And I just want to make a more conscious effort of doing different things. I already have an amazing hobby of horseback riding and everything like that, but I wanted to do something more creative. And my mom was like, why don't you do pottery? We used to do pottery as a kid. Like, why don't you try doing that again? And I'm probably gonna be fucking shit at it, but like, I don't really care. I just want to go and do something. So I'm going to take you guys along for doing this hobby and seeing how I feel throughout the month doing this. And I hope this maybe inspires you to pick up a hobby that you either loved as a kid or start a new hobby that you've always wanted to but maybe you've been a little scared, because starting a fucking hobby as an adult is fucking scary, because it's like if you aren't good enough then it's like why the fuck are you trying at this age? But like we need to get rid of that and everything. So come join me for my first pottery lesson, and literally can't even tell you how long, but I'm excited and I have a really cute fit on, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. But yeah, I'm gonna drive over to the pottery studio. I just finished my first class. Obviously I didn't really want to film in the class just because it was my first class. When I go in for my own studio time, I'm definitely gonna film and definitely show everything. I'm covered in clay, but I kind of love it. I wore overalls because I was like, I just want to get covered, and I just want to like use my hands and just feel like this is gonna sound so fucking weird, but I just want to like get dirty. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I love the instructor, like literally so amazing, explained it so well. I got centering really well so far, knock on wood. I really enjoyed it. Like I really felt like at peace. I didn't think about stuff that much. The time went so quickly, and I feel like I just really like was able to connect with my inner child. And I feel like I grew up really fast, so being able to connect to that inner child that like I didn't really get to have for that long, like it was really nice. I really enjoyed it, and I'm really gonna look forward. This month is gonna be fucking amazing. Wednesday is my new favorite day. But yeah, I'm just gonna take you guys along on this journey for me, and it's starting to fucking pour rain, so I'm gonna head home. But I'm just gonna take you guys along on this journey and how it makes me feel, and yeah, and just kind of maybe like start a thing where like every month I try a new hobby like this, you know, like I got back into horseback riding, you know, I'm getting back into pottery, and like maybe just like every month I try some random hobby and I just give it a month, try it out and see how I like it. So that might become a thing on this channel. But yeah, but this is your sign. If you've been looking for a reason to start that random hobby but you just haven't done it because you're scared, nervous, whatever it may be, this is your sign to do it. Truly, that was amazing, and it's really fucking pouring now. But anyway, I will check in with you guys next week on this. So welcome to week 2 of my pottery class. It's almost 5. I'm exhausted. But I'm excited to go and just maybe like turn my brain off and do pottery. But I have to get changed and I'm kind of cold. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, I'm really excited for today's pottery class, because I think today we're actually gonna be making stuff versus last class was more just like learning. So yay! This is the fit back with my overalls. I'm so tired today for some reason. But let's head out. My favorite look. It is 8 p.m. I just finished and I definitely got humbled a little bit, but I was doing everything good, but actually pulling up the walls is really hard for some reason. I'm not doing even pressure, but I did make 2 bowls, which I'll insert a little clip right here. They are a little funky, but I was like, you know what, just might as well keep them. Like, there's no point in not keeping them. So I kept those 2 bowls. And I think I'm gonna sign up for studio time either tomorrow night or Saturday night, because they're open till 9 p.m. and so I'm thinking of what if I go from like 7 to 9. Sounds like a great time. Not tomorrow night, Friday night. So yeah, but I was 10 out of 10. I was really exhausted today. I was really tired. I didn't really want to do it, but I was like, I'm gonna go, and I had a lot of fun. This is definitely a very humbling hobby, especially being a perfectionist. This is a hobby that kind of irks me, but I think it's healing also a part of me within that perfectionist mindset. It's not good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do some open studio time, because this week and next week is the only last weeks that we can actually make something, and then it's all about like trimming and glazing and doing all that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna head home, but I enjoyed it and I got 2 pots out of it. So all right, it is Saturday. It is my first studio time by myself. I just got dressed. I'm kind of tired. It's like almost 7 p.m. but it's from 7 to 9 today. So I'm gonna head out right now, but I'm excited. I'm bringing headphones so I can just zoom out, zone out, and just do pottery and hopefully make something, please. And I'm out. It is like 20 to 9. I ended up making 5 pieces. I was like, what in the fuck? But I'm heading to my car now. It's pitch black outside, but it's okay. But it was so much fun. And I just put my headphones on, locked myself out. Oh, I thought I was locked in. The new piece. Open studio time. Day 2. I just finished in the studio. I'm gonna take off. Now I'm gonna wait for it to take off my computer. I just climbed up like fucking 4 flights of stairs. But I just finished in the studio. This is the last week to throw anything, wet clay, anything. So I really wanted to focus on maybe getting like a few more pieces that I didn't already have. So I made a mug with a handle. We'll see if it works. The handle part, we're gonna see if it works, but I just wanted to try something different. Made a mug with a handle. I made a little vase with 2 handles on the side, and then I made a pitcher. Oh, there's one more handle. And then I made a pitcher with a handle on the side, because I made a pitcher but no handle, and then I made one with a handle. We'll see how it turns out. To be honest, I was so exhausted after horseback riding today. I did not want to go, but I'm really happy I went. I am really happy with what I made. I'm just gonna miss like the feeling of clay and just kind of zoning out. Like that hour and a half went by so quick. I was gonna trim some of my pieces because they definitely need to be trimmed, but I ran out of time. But the next class is dedicated just to trimming, so I'm not worried. I'm gonna be able to finish. I'm gonna be able to finish everything. So yeah, but that's my update for the class. Truly, I've been fucking loving pottery so much, and I'm sad it's over. It's not even over. I'm sad it's gonna be over, and that's like so toxic of me to think that way. But like, I am sad it's gonna be over somewhat soon, and I think I'm gonna take another beginner's class, to be honest, because there's still a couple things that I am not great at, like especially pulling the walls up straight and not just making a bowl. I still need practice on. So, but with that, I will see you the next pottery class and everything. So yeah, let's go to pottery. This is our second to last week of pottery. Today we're going to focus on trimming everything. No more wet clay, no more any of that. We're going to focus on trimming. So I have a lot of pieces I need to trim, and I have a lot of pieces I need to work on. So let's go. So I'm home from pottery. I ended up trimming off my pieces today. I think it's 11 fucking pieces in total. I ended up glazing 2 pieces, and I did like a green and then this like kind of coral color. So those are hopefully gonna be ready next week. And yeah, we're almost, I have 1 more week left, but I trimmed everything this week so I can just glaze next week and then be done with my pieces. But I'm hoping things hold up in the kiln, please. Also, I hate trimming. I hate it. I literally, it is not for me. It was not for me. I was like, this is not it. I definitely prefer throwing than trimming. Trimming I don't like at all. Like, it stresses me out. I know people are like, it's so calming. I'm like, no, this is stressing me out even more than anything. But anyway, that's the update. I'm not gonna go into studio time this week because I don't really have to do anything, but I will see you next week when I start glazing all my pieces. Let's go to my last pottery class. And today is glazing. So we are glazing all of my pieces and I get to pick up 2 pieces that I glazed last time. So let's go. All right, I just got back from my last pottery class. 2 of my pieces were ready because I glazed them last time, so they were ready. This is my first piece. These are my trial pieces, so be nice. This is my first piece. How does this look weird? I didn't mean to do that, but has that. And then I did like these lines. It looks very interesting. I love the colored out. So I did a lot of more glazing of my pieces. I have 11 pieces total. So I did a lot more in this green color because I love it. It's called green tea. But this is my first piece. It's just this little shallow bowl. Then the second piece, knock on wood, this is so far the only piece of mine that has kind of cracked. And this one, it's fine. I made like a little berry washing bowl. And it's in this really pretty kind of like pinkish red, and this is, so you can see where it cracked right here, and this is coral, and I didn't really do anything else in this because I didn't really want any more in this, and I wanted these other colors. But yeah, I just got back. I just finished glazing everything. I glazed 4 bowls in this peacock color, which I'm really excited about. Then I glazed a bunch of stuff in the green tea color, like I told you. And then I did one of this like birch color, which is this kind of like speckled, like brown color. And then I did like a copper color, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, I finished. I just have to go pick those up when they're ready. But I'm so excited that I have some of my pieces. And I'm excited that they survived. And hopefully these next ones survive. But yeah, kind of reflecting back on pottery, because I guess like the next time you're gonna see me is when I'm showing my pieces off. But I have loved this and I want to keep up with this. I do want to take another beginner class just because I want to get the hang of a few more things, like pulling the walls up, whatever. But I really loved it. I had so much fun. I feel like it was worth the money, especially since I made so many pieces. I just had so much fun and I learned so much, and like doing new hobbies in your 20s is scary, especially if you're not like great at it, like, you know what I mean, like you're not like the stereotypical like amazing at something. And it's like, just because you're not amazing at something doesn't mean like you can't love doing it. And I think I'm trying to like remind myself that it's like, okay, just because I'm not like the best at it doesn't mean like I have a right to be here and I have a right to do this. And it's fun and I enjoyed it and I loved it and I really want to keep up with it. And it was just another way to be creative, but like in a different sense. And I really love pottery, so I'm hoping to stick with it. If I'm being honest, I'm hoping this becomes one of my new hobbies and I can stick with it because I really love doing it and it's really fun. Fucking hated trimming. I hate the trimming, but everything else is really fun. And yeah, I don't know, it's kind of cool like seeing pieces like imperfect in a sense, like, you know, there's like a little fucking glaze from something else on this and it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of fun. So this is your sign to pick up that hobby that you've been wanting to do but just maybe been a little too scared. And I will pick this back up when I have the rest of my pieces and I can show you guys what I made. So yeah, guess what, just finished in the film. It is my last pieces. I have 9 pieces that I'm picking up and I'm gonna go now just because I'm not that busy, so I'm gonna go do it now. It's Saturday and hopefully they all made the process. That's ink on my hand, but yeah, let's go look at my pieces. All of my pieces. I just have picked up my pieces. I'm gonna drive very careful home. They're on my floor of my car in a bag. But so far everything looks so good. So I'm gonna show you guys when I get home. Okay, I am now gonna show you guys my pieces that I made in my beginner pottery class. Mind you, I was expecting more casualties within my pieces, but I had zero casualties, minus that one berry bowl with the little bit of cracking. Everything else survived. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but I'm gonna show you. So first I'm gonna start with, I made this little vase. You can also use it as a coffee mug because all this is food safe, but this little, I thought it was really cute. Could be a very cute mug. But this little vase. Then for actual coffee cup, I made this guy. This green glaze ended up being one of my favorites. This is like a green tea glaze. And it's, you know, and they did not teach us how to do the handles. I kind of remembered how to do them from when I used to do them as a kid. My mom told me. So the handles were just kind of really improv, and they did not actually end up teaching me how to do this. I just did it. But I got a little mug. Then I made this little pitcher to pour stuff. It's so cute. Kind of on the pitcher theme, I made another one, but just with no handle, which this one turned out so cute. And I love this. It's so pretty. Then I made 4 bowls in this deep kind of blue greenish color. I absolutely love this color. And I made 4 bowls of these. So it's like a set of 4. And so I made those. I think honestly, the most impressive shape that I probably made within was this bowl. This bowl is a really good bowl. And also low-key this with like the little footing and that, and then the bottom of it, you can see my initial in the bottom. So I did those. Then the last one is this little green bowl. And it has, I did like a stripe kind of design, like in the clay. And those are my pieces. Everything survived. I am gonna hide these pieces in my closet. I don't want anyone using them. I don't want them breaking. I'm gonna, you know, this is for my apartment when that comes. It is not gonna be for here. But with that being said, I finally can close out this video. I've been working on this video for a month. I'm so glad you guys finally are seeing it. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope this inspires you to do something that you've always wanted to do. Also, highly suggest pottery. I love pottery, and I definitely want to take another class and do more. But with that being said, I will see you next week. Make sure you like, subscribe, all the things, and thank you so much for watching.